Hello and welcome to Insights from Autistic. My name is Arman Khodaei and I'm a 23-year-old individual with high-functioning autism. Today's video is titled My Autism Cure. Now, what this really is, I'm going to be discussing how I have overcome my autism and what has helped me. So I'm not trying to say that I have a cure here. I'm not trying to sell a cure, but I'm going to discuss what has led to me getting to where I'm at today. So with that out of the way, let's say you have a child with autism. The first step for them to become someone such as myself, or to someone that can talk, interact, have friends, perhaps have a job when they grow up, perhaps have a wife, the first step as a parent is it begins by taking a leap of faith. You have to have that faith no matter where they're at. If they're nonverbal, they're mild functioning, they're high functioning, no matter where they're at, it begins by taking a leap of faith. Now, my mom took several leaps of faith while I was younger, and I think because of these leaps of faith that my mom took, it has greatly helped me become the person that I am. For instance, she believed in me no matter what. Sometimes she did give up hope, but she stayed in there, and when I made progress, she pushed me. So perhaps, for instance, acting in a school play, I've talked about that in a few other videos. After I acted in a school play, people started to try talking to me, and I started talking about Star Wars and stuff, and so she pushed me further. She's like, Arman, people don't find stars as interesting as you do. A conversation isn't talking about one subject exhaustively. It's about trying to get to know the other person and those sort of things. So she would push me at various stages in my life. So every time that I made one little leap, she would push me to the next level. Another thing that has really helped me is just having my esteem built up. Having teachers and other people saying that they believe in me. No matter what, I think it's important. Even if you see someone, let's say you're a teacher, and you see this child and it seems like there's no hope for them, no matter what, tell them that you believe in them. Tell them that you believe that they will go further, because our words are very powerful. If you tell someone that they're stupid, they're going to think that in their head, they're going to repeat that in their mind. I've seen plenty of people who think that way, because they were told that's what they are. And I've seen people who have been told that they're great, and they become great. And so our words that we say to the children are extraordinarily powerful. More powerful than I think you can begin to imagine. So as a teacher, use the most constructive, most powerful words. And even if you don't have faith in them, I think displaying faith can truly help them go further. I know this from personal experience from my own life and from seeing it in others. As a parent, I believe the same is true. Your words are perhaps even more powerful than that of the child's peers or the teachers, whoever. Your words shape that child's life. If you told the child that autism is a bad thing, which I've seen a lot of parents do, they're going to think that there's something bad about them. Instead of saying that it's bad, tell them that they're different, that there are advantages to it, disadvantages, whatever, but don't tell them that it is a disease or whatever, because truthfully, autism is not, in my opinion, a disease. It's a different way of thinking, and so your words are powerful. So now that's a bit about from my mom's side. Now, in terms of myself, well, when I was younger, I wasn't consciously aware of my autism. It wasn't until I became self-conscious by having my mom explain it to me in such a manner that I could relate to it, that I began to realize what I had. And then when I started to realize it, I was able to become conscious and work towards that. So here's the most important thing. Now, even as a parent, this might be hard for you to accept, but your child has to first and foremost want it. You can get them to a certain step, but if they don't want it, if they don't want to have friends, if they don't want to have a job, if they don't want to do whatever, no matter how hard you try to change them, you're going to have a very difficult journey ahead. So you have to, I think it's important to be supportive of them, to try to show kindness and compassion, because they're just going to hate you if you try to push them in a certain direction once they get to that stage. So when I got to that stage, every time I realize I have to overcome my fears. I've had to overcome my fears of talking to people. I'm still working on that. I have a very hard time going up to people. So overcoming the fears is the greatest step towards anything. Whether in terms of autism, it's a huge thing. Diet also helped me out a great deal. I'm allergic to milk. A lot of other individuals with autism are allergic to gluten and casein. Casein being the milk, gluten being wheat products. And so I suggest that you might want to try the gluten-free, casein-free diet on your child for a while. Just try casein-free, gluten-free, see how the effects go. But a lot of children of autism have severe allergies to these substances. And so with that in mind, I think the most important thing to now discuss about is visualization, how visualization has helped me become where I'm at. So when I was conquering my fears, I had to visualize the conversations. I would imagine myself going up to someone and saying, "Hi, how are you?" And imagine the person saying, "I'm good, how are you?" And I'd play responses in my head over and over again. I did this all the time. For sometimes I'd play a response for 1 month before I went up to someone, trying to think of what I was going to say. So I would take my sweet time talking to someone again, because at first I had to really think about it, and then my mind started to program that certain responses are going to get a certain response, like saying, "Hi, how are you?" You're going to get certain responses back. And so I had to push myself to the next level of adding more stuff, and then I try to visualize how that would go, and I envision like 3 or 4 different possible scenarios. And so I had to think about all the different scenarios in my head that was possible. And so I'd visualize that, I'd write down scripts. And so that helped me out a lot as well. Another thing that has helped me out a great deal, and I think that could help out other individuals with autism, and even the parents, is meditation. Now, unfortunately, I did not know about meditation until much later, until I started actually making progress. But using meditation, you become calm. The individual with autism becomes calm. And I'm going to discuss meditation further in my next video, which will discuss meditation and also the law of attraction. So for those who have read the book The Secret, or aware of metaphysical thoughts or ideas, you definitely want to see this video. Actually, if you're not aware of it, you definitely want to see it, because I believe that the law of attraction is indeed real, and that our thoughts do shape our reality. Now, like I said, you can't change someone, but you can change the circumstances. And so I'm going to go more in depth into how the law of attraction can be applied to autism, and how meditation can help out autism. And that'll be in my next video. So I'll see you next time. Take care, and I wish all of you a most wonderful day, and I hope that this video is of great help. And for those parents, I wish you the best. For the teachers, I wish you the best, and for those individuals with autism, I also wish you the best. So thank you, and take care. Bye.